What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be fixing and upgrading some things on our Silverado that we rebuilt from Copart. And let's go ahead and bring it in and let me show you what we're going to be doing to it. Let's go ahead and grab it. So I haven't started this truck in about probably a month. Let's go ahead and see if it starts up. There we go. Sounds like a jet. But let's go ahead and bring in the garage. That way I can show you what we're gonna do to this thing. Now that we got a big Bertha in here, I think that's the name I'm giving this truck. Usually I don't name anything, but I don't know if it's... So I say we are fixing some things because there's a few things that I still haven't taken care of. For example, we need a wheel speed sensor. These tires are bald, clearly. Need some tires. Well, just one tire. You know, YouTube isn't paying enough, so probably just gonna take care of one tire. But before we do any of these fixing that the truck really needs, we're gonna be upgrading these mirrors. As you can tell, this clearly needs a new mirror. Not only is it cracked, but it's old and ugly looking. So let me show you what we got. All right, thanks to Sanooer Autoparts, we actually got sent these mirrors, and I haven't opened it yet. I just opened the box just to find out there's another box. So let's go ahead and take that out. Take that over there. Again, shout out to Sanooer Autoparts. They saw my rebuild video and noticed I had a cracked mirror. Decided to just send me both mirrors, and let me go ahead and unbox it so I can show you guys. See what we're working with here. So this is what we got here. We got these mirrors. I'll go ahead and bring it out. Shows you how to install it and everything. But let's start with the first mirror. I got these about a month ago and I just haven't had the chance to get to installing these. Now that we have some time, I've been meaning to get these installed. So let's go ahead and just see what these mirrors look like. Packaging is great. Ooh, this is gonna be nice. Dang. Oh, these are nice. Gloss black. We'll go ahead and take the other one out and show you guys. That way I can tell you a little bit more about these lights and what they have. Alright, so I got them out the packaging, and they also came with a little couple clips here to detach, you know, some plastic stuff, which is cool. Even though I have so many, I appreciate that, because in case I break some, I'll have some more here. So now that we have them all unboxed and out, let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about these. They have a running light / dynamic turn signal light when you turn on the turn signals. I'll go ahead and show you once everything is put on the truck. So now that they're unboxed and everything, you guys can see them a lot better, and they look so nice. They have 4 different color options. They have silver, black, white, and red. Obviously I just went with the black because that's what these stock ones have, but these are ugly compared to these right here. These are so nice. The cool thing about them is that they have a running light / dynamic turn signal. So when you have your turn signals or hazards, they also go sequential with the turn signal, which is nice. Once it's all plugged in, I'll go ahead and show you guys. And also, you look at the front, the cool thing about this is they have a backup light here. I totally forgot about that. And they're also powered adjusted. So just like your stock mirrors, you can move them from the inside, no problem. And they also have the arrow turn signal on the glass. Obviously, right here you can see it. I think it looks a lot better than the one that comes with stock. Not only that, but it's also power heated. So if you do have that option on your mirrors to have them power heated, sadly, I don't on my truck. But these mirrors look so nice compared to, let me go ahead and show you what we're working with on my side over here. Obviously, we have the faded plastic trim. Then we move to this side over here and we have the cracked mirror. Definitely gonna make a big difference. So now let's go ahead and start with the disassembly on this. Should be pretty straightforward. And for the wiring and all that, like I showed you guys, has a whole book. Depending on the truck, it shows you the different wiring and what goes where, which is nice. So if you don't have experience with that, I mean, you can always take it to somebody, or if you have a Chevy like mine, I'll go ahead and just make a step-by-step tutorial. Alright, so we're going to start by removing the door panel. Usually, if your truck is nice, unlike mine, you'll usually have a door handle here. Emilio, if you're watching, you did this. Emilio broke this, but you'll have 2 10mm here. Little cap that you pop off, and then you'll see the 2 10s. You'll go ahead and remove the 2 10mm and then just pull that out. You'll also have a little plate little plastic thing that you go ahead and just go in, pop off. 10 millimeter right there, and then you'll have 2 more 10 millimeters right here. Let me go ahead and pop this off and show you. It's literally the only thing that's holding this door panel on, I guess. You have 2 10s right there. You want to remove that, and then you want to remove this window trim, I don't even know the names for this, but you want to remove this right here. Disconnect it. Once you have that removed, you want to move to your little, I don't know the names for these, okay guys, so just bear with me here. Your little unlock thing, whatever that is. If you have a pick, you can use a pick. I have a small flathead that I'll be using. Just pop it open. This will just slide up. Then you move over here, pull on this. Just clips right here, metal clips. And that is pretty much it. And now you'll just have a bunch of plastic clips you gotta pop off. Okay. Alright, and then you just lift up, out, and then all you'll have is the door handle. How do we take that off? If you flip it upside down, you'll see these little clips right here on the side right here, these two. You want to go ahead and push those in, pull this out, and then just take it out. Let me go ahead and do that. Your truck will look a little different from this. Mine has a lot of sound deadening. I haven't told you guys, but I actually found the owner who had built this truck, and he told me he put about like $11,000 worth of sound equipment from amps and speakers and all this. Sadly, we don't have any speakers in the front on both doors. I'll probably go ahead, buy some speakers. Anything at this point, I'll probably go to Walmart. Finally kind of put this truck all together because it's missing the 2 front speakers. Right now I only have the back 2, and that's not loud enough. But like I said, your door panel will look a little bit different just because I have a lot of sound deadening, and they just decided to put this back on. You'll have a cable here that you need to disconnect for the mirror. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to remove this bracket here. You probably won't have this in the way, but there's 3 10 millimeters you need to remove. So here's the first one, second one, and the third one is down here. Lift up and it'll come off. This is the cable for the mirror, so we can go ahead and unplug this, plug this. You won't have any of this, so you won't have to struggle as much as me. Pop this off and feed it in. Then there's one more here. You go ahead and remove this little foam insert, whatever this is, and you will have 3 10 millimeters. You don't have to worry too much about the mirror falling because there's these plastic tabs, but just be careful. Sometimes it can break off. This mirror's already broken, so it doesn't really matter. Now that the screws are off, I'm gonna pry up on these plastic tabs here, push them out, and your mirror's off. So here's the old mirror. Just only has the turn signal in the glass, and here's a new one with the backup light and the heated mirror, if you have that. And just look at that difference. I'm so glad it's gloss black. So now let's go ahead and put this new mirror in and get it all wired up. So when you remove your mirror on the old one, just make sure the foam pad comes with it, because the new ones also come with their own foam padding here. Just like we removed it, we're gonna go ahead, put it back in. In case you do lose the screws, lucky they provide 3 extra screws just in case. Went ahead, screwed it back on, fed the wiring. I used the old plastic clips, taped it on. That way it doesn't get caught behind the mirror or anything. And now, just like how you removed it, plug it back in. Now that that's plugged in, you have these 3 extra wires, which is for your reverse light and your daytime running light. And one is the negative. So let me go ahead and show you how to wire this to your truck. Before we go ahead and wire this to the truck, let's put the backing plate or this bracket all back together. So what you'll need next for the wiring process, you'll need a piece of wire or from a hanger or something. I actually got this from a paint can, the handle of a paint can, rounded both sides. And what we're gonna do next is wire that they provided right here is what you'll feed through the truck. So what you're gonna do is feed the 3 through the little loop right here. You can either tie it, I'm gonna use tape and just tape it up. All right, so you wanna come over here where the door wiring goes through, and you wanna go ahead and pry it and pop it open. Go ahead and do the other side. It's a little tricky sometimes. Now that you have them both out, what you wanna do is grab your little makeshift, whatever you call this. You'll probably have a speaker. It'd probably be easier if you take it out, but you'd wanna feed it through the back here, behind the window. You don't wanna get it caught in there. Bring it out here. Now that you fed it through the back and that's out through this part here, I want to try to do this without getting in the way as much as possible. What you're going to do is this metal part in here all the way, so it comes out through here, through the hole, and then once it's poked through here, I'll show you where to pull it from and what to do next. We move inside and I show you what it looks like. You can see the little metal So you want to feed it through, got it through, and there we go. Now they got most of it in, push these back in. And now if you want, you can go ahead, put your door panel all back together. I am still gonna add the speakers to this and leave the door panel off. Now that you fed it through, you wanna go ahead and go underneath. Hopefully you have a longer wire. I'm gonna use a zip tie because that's what I have, is long enough. Feed it all the way to the inside on here, underneath the passenger side. Feed it through until we get to the other side. Now what you wanna do is go ahead, wire this to the back so it doesn't get in the way of your pedals, underneath the carpet, whatever works best for you. So what you want to do is you're going to want to get both grays, which are the negatives, and use one of these tools. I don't know what you call these. Put both grays in here, and then we're going to use this one back here for our ground. You're also going to need heat shrink, butt connectors, and then you're also going to need 2 of the fuse tabs. So let me go ahead and show you how I wired this up. Both the wire from the passenger and the driver I cut and I put them together. The access wire that I had from the driver's side was pretty long, so what I did was I went from the other side out here, both the blue and the white wire, and fed it down through here. Let me grab some light. What I did was fed it down through there. I still need to clean it up, so I fed both the blue and the white wire through there, and then I plugged the white one for the reverse lights on the trailer reverse, and for the blue one I just did with parking, LT parking. So now we got to clean this up so it looks nice and neat. I'm probably just gonna tuck it back in there, but I'm excited to test these out. That's what matters the most right now. So we got everything put away. We got the door panels on. I even gave the truck a little clean. Okay, it doesn't look like it. You should have seen the back. I didn't show you guys the back, but I gave it a little vacuum and stuff. Now, a moment of truth. Let's go ahead and see what these lights look like. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's sick. Oh, dang, that is nice. Oh, these are pretty bright. Oh, and then we got the reverse lights on. Jeez, these are nice. They are bright. I gotta get some like wider LED lights for these. Let's go ahead and try it again. The sequential looks so nice. One more time. And it should have it here as well. Let's go ahead and see. Okay. Wow, that is nice. I gotta give this whole truck a wash, which is probably what we're gonna do next. Look at that. That looks so sick. We're gonna wait for nighttime. This is obviously in the day, so you can see what it looks like, but once it's nighttime, I'll go ahead, bring it out. That way you guys can also see what it looks like, or maybe just turn off the lights. If you guys are looking for something like this, go ahead, and link will be in description. Sanooer Autoparts. This is nice, and they're the tow mirrors, so they should extend. Yep. There we go. That's how we want them for when we pick up our next build. What will that be? I don't know. I'm just saying it. This is the truck that we use to pick up the builds. That looks so sick. Alright, so now I'm gonna turn off the lights. Now we can see how bright these things are, and we can see how strong that backup light is. Go ahead, turn off the lights. Alright, you guys ready? Wow, these are bright. And the backup light as well. It's gonna come in handy picking up a build or something. Thanks again, Sanooer Auto Parts. Link will be in description down below if you guys want to get yourself one of these mirrors for your truck. They got a whole lot of other stuff. Definitely check them out. And if you have a truck like mine, now you know how to wire it. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.